Most people, when they think about public speaking, they think about being afraid of it. So when I say you have to embrace it, you have to really know what it is. Just lumping everything together and saying, it makes me nervous, is doing yourself a disservice. The three forces that are at work in any public speaking scenario are, number one, the energy of attention, number two, the sense of judgment, and number three, the fear of consequences. I'll describe them, and I'm sure everybody is familiar with what they feel like. The first one, the energy of attention. Even when you're having a one-on-one conversation with someone, you feel the energy of their attention. If you were to add 5 or 6 people into the room, suddenly you're feeling all of that energy magnified coming towards you. If you're not aware that that's what's going to happen, it can surprise you. And it's a very, very strong feeling. And we all feel it. Therefore, it's real. It's not imagined. The nervousness that you feel is not something that's imagined. It is as real as the weather. The energy of attention is a very, very strong force. It will provoke number two, which is the sense of judgment. Now, think about it for a moment. We want the people who are listening to us to use their sense of judgment. We want them to use their sense of judgment to judge that we are, in fact, the ones driving the bus, that the point that we're making is something they should consider. So we do want them to use their sense of judgment. The problem is that when the energy of attention kicks in, often the sense of judgment starts to spin into a negative place. And then we start to look at the people who are simply waiting to connect to the things that we're saying. We look at them as if they're judging us in a negative way. And that can cause an amplification of that feeling of the energy of attention. Because again, we are asking to be in the spotlight, or we feel obligated to be standing there in the spotlight. So that sense of judgment can often be negative. The third thing that's triggered by the energy of attention is the fear of consequences. And I don't mean that the people who are watching you are going to walk out or they're going to start throwing food at you. No, it's often the fear of consequences. It's a feeling of, here I go again. I'm doing it again. I thought that this time would be different. I thought that I was really, really well versed in my material, but yet I feel like an imposter up there and I'm really nervous.